Def Reset 2025. This is a commitment. So, a commitment. Commitments scare people. They make people scared. But this is a commitment that's going to make you better. Now, I was thinking about the commitments I've made in my life. One of them, when I was pretty young, I wanted to join the Navy. I wanted to be a SEAL. And you go and talk. I went and talked to the recruiter, and you get presented. Okay, here's what it's going to take. You want to be a SEAL? Cool. Yeah, no problem. And the recruiter, of course, they're saying, "Oh, you're going to make a great SEAL." They have no idea. They don't think you're going to make it, but they're not going to say that. Hey, you're going to make a great SEAL. Here's all it's going to take. Sign this piece of paper. 6-year commitment of your life. 6-year commitment. By the way, I'm 18, so this is a third of my life. 6 years is a long time when you're 18. Yeah. By the way, 80% attrition rate. By the way, people get injured and don't make it, or you go to war, you get wounded, you get killed, you're going on deployments. You don't have any idea what's going to happen. But I knew that that's what I had to do to get where I wanted to be. I had to make that commitment. Now, what's nice is when you're in the military and you sign that line, guess what? You raise your hand, you make the commitment. You literally swear an oath. That is a commitment. So it can be nerve-wracking when people get asked to make a commitment. There are a lot of things like this, right? Where, look, you ever known someone's getting married?
Yes.
You ever seen someone get nervous about it?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So that happens. Why? Because it's a huge commitment. Some people back away from the whole thing.
Yeah.
Leave people at the altar.
The altar, yeah.
Hey, I'm out.
Yeah.
This just wasn't going to happen. So that's because there's a commitment there. And people are scared of commitment. Even with something like the Def Reset, which is a commitment for the month of January. It's a commitment. And sometimes people get scared of that. Even a 30-day commitment. Look, not a 6-year commitment like joining the Navy, not a lifetime commitment like getting married, but a 30-day commitment, people are scared of that. I'm kind of glad that they're a little bit scared of it, because if they were just throwing the commitment out there and not being worried about breaking the commitment, then they don't care about it. It doesn't really matter. But people will also put little qualifiers in there around trying to get better. Like, maybe I'll go to the gym tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. That maybe can be pretty big. Yeah. Or I might go to jiu-jitsu in the morning. Yeah. Have you ever had someone say that to you?
Yeah, sure.
I might be there. Bro, don't tell me you might be somewhere. You either show up or don't show up.
Yeah.
Hey, look, if you got a flight that you're landing at 9:30 in the morning and open mat is at 11, and any delay is going to cause you to get jammed up, and you say, hey, look, I got a flight, I might make it. Okay, I'll give you an exception. But if you're just going home on a Friday and I'm asking you, are you going to open mat on Saturday? And you say, I might be there, I got a problem with you.
Okay.
I'll try to make that practice. What is this, right? So people build in these little excuses. And with the Def Reset, we don't want to let that happen. This is something that's going to improve every aspect of your life. It's going to make you stronger. It's going to make you healthier. It's going to make you smarter. It's just going to make you better. It's going to make you better. But in order to get there, you have to commit to it. You have to sign the line. You have to tell your friends, hey, you don't bring freaking Doritos to my house because I'm not eating them. You have to get the app. Download the app. Get it. Put it on the front page of your phone. You got to get rid of the junk food in your house. Do that tonight. Yeah. By the way, get rid of it. Hey, it's kind of a waste of money. Shut up. Get it out of there. If you don't have an alarm clock, get one. Get one. Now you got 14 alarm clocks on your phone, by the way.
Yeah.
But get a manual one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna get up when this thing goes off. I'm gonna get up. Get a set of dumbbells. I told you I got those 25-pound dumbbells.
You
right?
did the right thing.
They're just in my office.
Yeah.
Bro, I can just knock out some curls, some tricep extensions, some thrusters.
Yeah.
I got a whole new thing I'm contemplating. I haven't fully designed it yet, but NSW, no sweat workout.
No sweat.
Oh, no sweat workout, which seems very contrary because I sweat. I sweat quite a bit. And there's also a thing from Colonel David Hackworth. Don't try and find the sweatless solution. But let me tell you something. The no sweat, the NSW, no sweat workout, what does that mean? Well, let's face it. If you can do some work and not break into a sweat because you got a meeting or you won't have time to take a shower or any of that. So you're going to do 15 thrusters. Just boom. And then you're going to wait half an hour. You're going to do another Zoom call. You're going to do 20 thrusters. You didn't even break a sweat, but you got working. Yeah. You'll feel those. Now, throughout the day, you did 100.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
That's the way. I had somebody ask me on Twitter, wouldn't it be better if people were just like out swinging an axe or plowing the field or digging trenches? Wouldn't that be better than working out? Yes, it would be. I would love to do that. Most people would love to be doing that. But you don't get to do that. You got to sit around. You got to sit in an office. Hey, if you're out working construction, you need to do less lifting than someone that's working in an office, for sure. Because you work at a moving company. When you're working at a moving company, tell me about it. As far as did you de-escalate some of your workouts because you were tired?
Yeah, a little bit, but also, it does take the place of working out. Physical activity. Let's face it, and that's really what a workout is. It's like a manufactured physical activity.
Have you ever done the things where you count your steps?
Yeah. I do that now.
Oh, you do that now?
Yeah.
So that's a real thing, right?
Yep.
Well, people used to just walk around all day.
Right. Yeah.
Now they don't do that.
Yeah.
Now they take an elevator.
Yeah.
Just the elevator. Because think if you didn't take the elevator and you had to go up 8 stories to go to your job and you walk down 8 stories to go to lunch and you walk back up after lunch, you walk back down. It's just all day you're doing 8 stories. That's a lot of little lunges.
Yeah, fully. And the counting steps thing is exactly what you're saying, where now our life, if you think of like a normal life, I don't mean in a real generic way, you're kind of made to be doing stuff. Yeah. Not crazy stuff necessarily.
Not necessarily.
But just doing stuff.
Might have that capacity.
Yeah, every once in a while. Yeah. And really when you formulate like a full protocol, it's going to have kind of everything, but the baseline is going to be like this kind of stuff. How many steps are you taking? It's like, even like, you talk to a lot of the experts. And again, this is really general, because with every workout, there's like a goal that people have and everyone's goal is different. Right. So I know that, but it's like, what are you doing just daily? What's your daily activity?
Yeah.
So it's like steps. Yeah. Usually a normal person would be walking around, working, doing stuff, going here, going there, going up those stairs, coming back down, like just kind of sort of all day. But nowadays, especially, you sit in an office job, work at home, bro, you're not going nowhere. You're taking 10 steps and that's kind of it, and it creates this like really unhealthy scenario, So yeah. If you can replicate that, essentially, I get it. Manufacture it. That's what lifting weights is. It's manufacturing like doing like strenuous. So yeah, and it helps a lot.
I'm going to be doing in the app, like challenges, basically. Not challenges, but tasks.
Yeah.
Right? Tasks. Like, hey, do this right now.
Yeah.
Do this within the next hour. And most of those, my plan is going to do no sweat workouts, right? Where you're not going to break a sweat, but you're going to get a little something, right? Some of them I'm thinking is even, like stretching.
Yeah.
So these are the kind of things we're trying to get movement into our lives and get thought into our lives. Some of those tasks are going to be thought experiments or relationship building maneuvers, right? All kinds of good stuff.
Bro, that's like, to say that's deeper than you probably know, maybe not, but to reintroduce thought like into your, because really that's really what it is. The reason you let your body slip, because freaking you stop thinking about it as much, or the reason like the relationship is you stop being conscious of certain parts of that relationship, like the element of thought has gone a little bit. So yes.
And it is also very important to remember. So I had this concept of squeezing your brain. You heard me talk about that, right? Yeah. Still you got to squeeze your brain sometimes. You got to squeeze your brain because if you don't squeeze your brain, nothing's going to come out of it. So you got to sometimes sit down and think about something. I did this the other day. I was working on a story. Well, I had a story like the most like the seed of a story, nothing else. And I had it for a few months. And so on the day after Thanksgiving, What's everyone doing on the day after Thanksgiving? Look, we lifted, we rolled, all good. We're happy. But we also, there's no calls, there's no clients, so I didn't have work. So guess what I did? Squeezed the brain, took that little seed of a story, turned it into a whole story, right? And then a couple days later, presented it. And the guys I presented to, like, when did you do this? And I said, day after Thanksgiving afternoon. And they're like, you did all this then? I'm like, yeah, because I sat down for the first time in 6 months and had the opportunity to think, to force myself to think. So we're going to do some of that too in Def Reset. There's little ideas, there's little seeds that you have. You got to water those things. You got to plow the field. You got to give them nutrients. So you're going to have to think during Def Reset. Get a notebook for that. You get a notebook so you can write down your daily tasks. Get a notebook so you can write down your schedule, so you can put aside some time to think about the things you're supposed to be thinking about. Not just about the thoughts that get put into your head, but the thoughts you create. So get that. Get a pull-up bar, by the way. If you can get one thing, get a pull-up bar. And by the way, a pull-up bar is $12 at Home Depot because all it is a freaking piece of pipe, an 1.5 inch or a 2-inch piece of pipe, and some string, some 550 cord, hanging up on the beams in your garage, hanging up between 2 trees in your yard, hanging up on the fence post that's a little bit tall. There's hanging up in the parking garage in the the apartment that you live at. You can find a little place to mount a pull-up bar, and you can get every workout that you need. And you're going to do all these things, but all these things, you're going to commit to doing them. You're going to commit to the daily disciplines, waking up early. Commit to getting after it in the morning. Commit to it. Commit to it. I know you're scared of it. Commit to it. I was scared at 18 years old signing a piece of paper for 6 years of my freaking life. Let's go. Let's go. Commit to it. Commit to prioritize and execute. Commit to hydration. Commit to clean fuel. Commit to no sugar-coated lies. Commit to the reading and writing back to the book. And commit to remembering. And also commit to 100 burpees or 10 minutes worth of burpees. That's what we're doing. And here's the thing. Everyone knows with 100% certainty, 100% certainty that this will make you better in every aspect of your life. Every aspect of your life. But it takes discipline, it takes will, and it takes commitment. Everyone is scared of commitment. Overcome that fear. Put the stake in the ground. Join me and the rest of these troopers on the path. That's what we're doing. So go to thedefreset.com. This is free. This is free. This is free. This is just freedom is what it is. Free guided workouts from Jason Khalipa at Train Hard. Free leadership lessons from Echelon Front. Free nutrition guidance from Ashley at Jocko Fuel. The app is free. The tracker's free. By the way, you can win a $10,000 freaking home gym, which will change your whole life.
Yes.
That's free. It's all free. In fact, it's not just free, but it will give you more freedom than you ever thought possible. I guess there is a price. The price is discipline, and the price is commitment. So let's take control and let's commit for 2025. TheDefReset.com. We'll see you there.